Hello, this is Jonathan Lane, and today we're talking about how to bow your rosin or to rosin your bow. And what I'm going to suggest is you actually use the term bow your rosin. Now, some of you veteran teachers will have seen this kind of behavior when a child rosins a bow. Quite silly and maybe not so efficient. What I'm going to suggest is, for particularly violins and violas, is to bow your rosin. If you take your rosin and set it over your left shoulder, take your bow hold and just simply bow your rosin. You're at this point working the bow arm and rosining your bow at the same time. Notice the finger flex and the elbow motion. So you're actually working at two things at one time. Now for the cellist, you can simply do it down here. Change the bow hold for the cellist. It's kind of the same thing here. Next, we'll talk about rosining a bass bow. For the bass player, rosin is a little different story. Bass rosin is much softer than violin, viola, and cello rosin. And if you're new to teaching bass or rosining a bass bow, it's done a little differently. So I can set my hand position like I would hold the bow and bow the rosin. It's a little hard to do that because you have to press in. So I actually take it more like this. And in this case, you actually score or mark the rosin. This is Pop's bass rosin, and this is a very popular, common rosin. Now I'm going to switch to what I'm using these days, which is called Weed Off. And I highly recommend this rosin, but if you look at a close-up of my rosin, you can see how I've marked or scored the rosin. So again, when I hold it, you can even hear the sound of the rosin. To wrap up, I'm going to encourage you to ask your students to bow their rosin and see if that has a positive effect on the way they do it. One of the things is, if you've had the experience, you get the bow directly from the shop, it will not play. The hair itself holds the rosin, so it's essential to know how to rosin your bow.